It's really amazing when you put together a strategy and you really devote some strong energy to an alumni association. Not only can you fundraise a lot of money, but you can create an energy around the club that just ignites the players on the field to perform better. When we work with collegiate rugby programs and their alumni associations, their foundations, their passionate alumni, we've identified three key pillars that we work with them to help them get organized, tell the proper story to their database, and really get others involved the way that everybody expects them to be involved. A lot of programs just hope people will get involved. But what we've learned is that if you lay out a plan and you present it properly, then others will get involved. The collegiate rugby alumni groups have a lot of passion and have a lot of depth. And so the opportunity for collegiate programs to communicate the value of what the team is doing week in, week out, communicate all of the hard work that the coaching staff is doing, and just really the opportunity that programs have today that we didn't necessarily have back in the day, but now they do. And so driving clear communication and driving updates through email, through social, through different annual reports, like that's how you connect your alumni. That's how you get people involved and to help with the fundraising and really the energy around the of the club. Short-term fundraising strategies and short-term kind of like we've got to fund this thing or we've got to quickly do this, like that gets the job done today, but it doesn't solve the the long-term problem. So we've developed a series of strategies and best practices on how to implement longer term fundraising strategies, larger donation strategies, all the way up to endowments and really setting people up for the long-term success. But not everybody's set up for the big endowments and not everybody's ready to think 10, 15, 20 years down the road. So you got to think about the next couple of years and some processes that put in place to really help the club today and then help the alumni association as well. We've developed a strategic roadmap process with three key pillars that every alumni association should think about. And those pillars, as we break them down and we focus on those areas of the association, that allows us to map it all out in the strategic roadmap, present it in a concise and formalized manner, allows the board members and the leadership to review it, and we look at it each quarter to better understand how we can help the organization and how we can move them forward together. When an alumni association sets up with a plan and an action to really implement all of the strategies needed to grow, that really relieves pressure from the coaching staff so that they can focus on the on-field performance so that the off-field performance is really taken care of. And what we have seen in the handful of clients that we've worked very intimately over the last 5 years is that the on-field performance excels dramatically, not only because of more funding and more energy from the alumni, but just the pure capacity that they don't have to worry about some of the back end stuff that they normally would have to worry about. So you bring in a professional like Matic to come in and take care of all those things, not only for the board members so that they can focus on fundraising, but for the coaching staff and the director of rugby so that they can focus on building a world-class program. It's really amazing when you put together a strategy and you really devote some strong energy to an alumni association. Not only can you fundraise a lot of money, but you can create an energy around the club that just ignites the players on the field to perform better. And in the case studies that we have, the over the years, the team's performance has increased dramatically, and that's a tribute to the work that the alumni programs are doing, and it really shows both on the field and off the field. if a team feels the presence and the support from their alumni association, then they know they're going to get back up and they're going to work harder to stand up for the alumni association and really provide effort on the field because they can feel the effort off of the field.